when I put heat in the balloon will rise. If I let the balloon cool, the balloon will descend. But the other thing I'm really good at is I can rotate the balloon and give you all a different view. My turning vent lines is keeping us turning. Yeah, I was being clever. Now it's damn turning. Dean, don't muck around. We're probably going to have to put the balloon down.
Copy.
I mean, don't muck around.
Copy.
Be landing in 2 minutes. Guys, I'm not happy with that. We're probably going to have to land. Yeah, no, it's just got a little wee loop in the pulley there, and see it's keeping us turning. Yeah. I'll make you all air sick if I keep going around like this. Let me know as soon as you're out of the gate, please. I'll tell you where to go.
Copy, I'm going as quick as I can.
Yeah, that's all right. I'm just saying, let me know as soon as you're out of the gate. I'll tell you where to go. Little town here is called Coalgate, and it's called Coalgate because in the valley here under all those trees over there are lots of old coal mines. In the landing position, please.
Well done, that line. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, it was on the ground just the other side of the piece.
Okay, let's go and do it. That's much better. to what take it on this side of the field?
On this paddock.
Yeah.
Was that gate shut?
No.
No.
That's better. Sorry we missed the sunrise.
We saw it. We saw
Yeah,
it.
but not in the air.
You had all that extra drama. It was great.
I'd rather you come down rather than spinning.
Yeah, I
close
know.
up.
I couldn't handle that.
That would have been.
Any morning you see mist on the fields like that, it's a beautiful morning.
Yeah.
I don't want to see it again. Yeah, later. Geez. 1-5. This little river here is called the Selwyn River, and it only flows when we get significant amount of water in the foothills, and it dries up just down the road here. Better when we're not spinning around, isn't it?
There's a big car.
Can I have everyone looking out here at the camera, please? The ones in the front will need to crouch down. Go right to the edge of the basket, guys. Turn around. Go right to the edge of the basket. You're still in the photo. Go right to the edge of the basket. Crouch down a little bit. Woo! Alright. Okay, turn around this way. Hang right out the edge of the basket. Alright. Like I said, we've got Banks Peninsula over here, our three extinct volcanoes. The big mountain over here with a speckling of snow, that is called Mount Hutt. Mount Hutt has the biggest commercial ski field on it west of Christchurch. These crops down here are clover crops that have yet to be harvested. We've got a paddock of brassica here, probably all-seed rape, and beyond that is a paddock of maize. They chop that and they put it into a big pit and they feed that to the cows in the winter. So this little township down here, like I said, was called Horrard and got really badly damaged in the earthquake September 2010. But the church you can just see sticking out of the trees over there, most of that house fell through the roof and through the pipe organ and did a lot of damage. sheds on it. Big operation. If you were going to take the road to the west coast, you go up through these hills here, around the back. There's another big river over here called the Waimakuru River. You go up through the gorge there, and that's the way the train goes as well. The train follows the river up through there. One of the best boat trips in the world is up through that gorge there. Without one view, pretty stunning. Isn't it? Yeah, any morning you see a bit of mist like that, you get the wrong morning. You see the fog goes all the way out there, and then you see the coastline starts. You go all the way down to Timaru. This was one big farm here, and it all got chopped up. And then the guy's slowly starting to buy it all back again. So there's a few lifestylers tucked in here. No, well this is dairy here, everything's all dairy out there, and then cropping all through here, a little bit of sheep and beef over here, a couple of 3 dairy farms over here, but most of the dairy farms are on the north sides of the big rivers and the south sides of the fertile sides. That's because over millions of years, the hot, dry and west winds that have blown across the plains that did all the damage have been blowing silt out of the river, the big major rivers, and depositing it on the south side, making the south side the fertile side and the north side the stone and the lighter soils, which is more suitable for grazing cows and really big heavy feet.
You ever just come up on your own, or you always come up with people?
You can't come up with your own in a big balloon like this. I do have a little balloon that only takes 2 people, but I'm flying commercial all the time, so I don't get the chance. Creeks over here, little rivers over here are actually springs that flow out of the ground. And yeah, it's just spring fed water, beautiful cold fair water.
The balloon channel.
Going to go into that katabatic breathing unit and it drifts us down the plains. Out where the water where the pivots can't reach the outside of the paddocks, they put these poles and the sprinklers on. Because the dairy farmer wants to water every square inch of the farm they can, because they need the grass to grow, and it won't grow here without water. We've been up to nearly 3,000 feet and we've just come back down again. I'm going to give you some low level flying so you can see what's going on. Look around for hares, you'll see some hares on the ground running around. Hares, like bunnies, a little bit. Get another one or? Yeah, okay. Here we go. Okay, I can let some of you out if you'd like to get out and get a photo of the balloon standing up. Just quietly hop out, no hurry. Yep. Take your time, there's no hurry. I want one of those.
They're great.
They're good, aren't they?
Yeah.
Thank you. You right, Nick, hopping here? No, thank you. If you'd like to come down the other end, it's a really good photo.
Really good photo.